how do we get rid of our own limitations? Very often, we don't realize, but we are the one putting our different limitations in our goals, in our objectives, in what it is that we want. And I thought that today I would share with you a love story. It happened, true story, to a couple of my friends. I asked them, how did you guys meet? And they told me the story. And I thought it was very interesting, and it totally inspired me to talk about this today. So she lived in Alabama. He lived in Calgary, in Alberta, and in Canada. So she set up her profile, and just like any online platform, and you might have been on some different platforms where you can set up your own criteria. So what you can do is you can, let's say you're shopping for a couch, you go into a furniture store and you say living room area. So all of a sudden, instead of 5,000 pieces of furniture, there will be only 1,000. And then you select couches. Oh, now we're down to 500. And then you say, I want it black. You're down to 200. And then you say, I want it to be in leather. So then you're down to 50. So it narrows down your search. So then you don't have that many options, because too many options is confusing as well, right? So you want to narrow down your search. Now, when we do this, very often we are narrowing down our views, and we can be putting some limits to our own goals, or to where it is that we're going to look for the answers that we're looking for, or the people that we are looking for in our lives, or the staff that we want to recruit, because now we know we can probably hire staff from all around the world, right? And the type of clients that we want to recruit, we are often putting a lot of limitations ourselves. In our own way, we are narrowing down our criteria. So what happened to my friends is that on her end, she had put all her limitations, and she lived in Alabama. So the person needed to live there. She wanted a man about that age, blah, blah, blah. And she had set up. So in her profile, the options that were presented to her were the options that would match these criteria. On his end, he wasn't very good at setting up all the profile things and all the filters, and he had not set up any location filters. So somehow everybody in the world kind of would be a prospect for him. And he saw Elizabeth's profile, my friend, and he noticed her, he messaged her, even though he was not in her jurisdiction, really, because he was in Canada. She started a conversation with him anyway, because he found her, because he had not set up any limitation or any filters or any restrictions. They chatted for a while, they got married, they live together now. It's a beautiful story. All that because he had not set up his limitation. He had not set up too many filters or too many restrictions. So remember this story, because sometimes we are guilty of being really narrow-minded, and we set our own limitations. Think about children just for a second. They don't have any concept of limitation. Like they can't even walk yet, that they're climbing on the couch, right? I remember babysitting our grandson. He was really young, and he was a climber all the time. And we would go to the park, and all of a sudden I'd be like, what are you doing? Why are you on the top of the gazebo now? Like, what's going on? So why are you all the way up there? How did you get there? And how are you going to come down now? They have zero concept of limitation. So let's go back to that time where we didn't set up too many restrictions. So start to open up those criterias and start to notice, hey, wait a minute, there are many more possibilities now. The way the world is changing is opening up your new choices and your new opportunities. So jump on that. And I don't know if you will find love like my friends, but you can maybe find the staff that you're looking for. You can maybe find the next project, the next client, or the next niche that you are looking for. So enjoy your life, full potential without limits.